Little disclaimer, it was my leavers assembly today and I got a little bit emotional. I said I wouldn't cry, but because I literally hate everyone at my school. But then saying goodbye to this one teacher who was like the only person who I actually liked, I cried. So I'm a little bit emotional right now, so that's why I'm a bit not all here. But anyway, I'm going to try and make this video because, woo! Pride Month! Still Pride Month. I'm still jazzed and feeling hella proud. I've got the definition for today's topic saved on my phone because the last two times there was just an awkward searching moment. So I'm so prepared. I'm more prepared for this than I have been for any of my exams so far. Today is Gender Fluid Day. Gender fluidity, about all of the gender fluidness. And the definition of gender fluidity is a person whose gender varies over time and may at any time identify as male or female or any other non-binary identity or combined. That is what it is. So basically, a gender fluid person can feel like over here one day and over here the next day, or feel like everything or nothing. Maybe these will last a couple seconds, or maybe it'll last a few weeks, or whatever. And that is what it is. I'm a gender fluid person. I put the gender fluid flag. This is the gender fluid flag. It's all over me. I did the black bits in Sharpie, so this is going to be hard to wash off. That's why I didn't do very many of them. Yeah, so personally, my gender fluidity, I'm going to be talking about mine, just mine. So what I say doesn't go for every gender fluid person, just me. So don't just think that you know, because you don't know people. Personally, although in the definition it said they can feel female, I never feel female. There are 3 gender identities that I think I kind of fluctuate between, and sometimes feeling all of them or a couple of them. I go between feeling completely male, just FTM, guy, trans guy. Sometimes I feel like a demi-guy, which is almost a guy, but a bit more towards the non-binary, androgynous, agender sort of side of things. Not ticking all of the boxes for guy, but they almost quite boy-y, quite a boy-y non-binary person is how I would describe my version of demi-boy, demi-guy. And sometimes I feel non-binary, sometimes I feel completely no gender. I don't really care what my gender is, I'm not associating with any of the genders, I'm just kind of everything and nothing at the same time, and not really digging any of the genders and just being a person. And my throat's making the weird noises like it was in the last video, and I don't know why. Sexy frog. My gender kind of changes very smoothly, and there's no drastic difference between when I'm feeling these different kind of sections of my gender, I'll call them. Just some days I'll want to be really masculine, and I'll get really annoyed if somebody doesn't use my white pronouns or something, and then other days I'll be I'm really androgynous and I don't really care. Everyone's just people, I'm just a person, And I think most of the time I'm around in the middle, I feel like I'm a demi-guy. You didn't see it, but my camera just stopped recording because of full memory, so I had to delete stuff. And then I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Yeah, most of the time I feel like a demi-guy, feel mostly masculine, but very loosely masculine. But then about, I'd say, 2/6 of the time I'll feel full-on manly manness, and then another 2/6 of the time I'll feel non-binary, nothing, completely just disconnected from any gender. And every time it kind of changes, it will last about a week or 2 weeks or so, and then it will just slide into the next thing that I'm going to be, and there won't be much incident. I won't really tell anyone about it. I'll just kind of maybe act a bit different, dress a bit different, introduce myself a bit differently, or whatever. But I know some like gender fluid people, they'll like announce it. So actually, like at this moment I'm feeling like a girl, and so can everyone like change my pronouns or whatever, and then next they'll be like, now I'm this, and that's fine, and I support that. That's neato, but that's personally not something that I do. I just quietly swish in and out of whatever I'm feeling, and that's how I go about it. So I can't really say anything for the people who do it a different way, because I have no experience in that. But whatever way you want to deal with or do your gender fluidness, you can do that, and that's amazing, because being gender fluid is really cool. It's a cool idea. I like it because I'm not putting myself into one box and saying this is definitely who I am and definitely what I'm doing right now, because keeping my gender fluid label also means that if one day I was like, I feel really feminine today and I want to identify somewhere more towards girl on the gender spectrum, I could change that, and I haven't. I mean, you can, decide, you can like realise that you feel like a certain way and figure out a new gender identity whenever you want, whether you're gender fluid or not. But me personally, with the gender fluid identity, I just find it easier to be more open and casual about my gender with having my gender fluid label. I think that everyone in the world is like a little bit fluid in something, in gender, and they're like, like nobody's set and in one box. I think it's a bit, I mean, like, people do think they've got it figured out and they're like, totally, I'm going to be here and I'm going to be here forever, and that's okay if you're confident in that, that's fine. But I personally know that I am not going to be one thing for the rest of my life, and that sounds kind of boring to me, to be fair. So that's why I like being fluid, being everywhere, and it's just how I chose to do things and how I like it. Right, so is that all I wanted to talk about? I wanted to talk about don't draw flags on your arm in Sharpie, kids, because Sharpie doesn't come off very easily. Now this is going to be on my arm forever. I like the colour scheme of this flag though. These are like the coloured colours. The pink and the purple and the blue are my favourite colours ever. Which are nice colours, I like them colours. It's really warm. Thank you for watching my third video this Pride month. There's going to be a few more coming up. I've made a little calendar for it now, so I can tell you. These are if I can do them. I might miss out one day if I'm busy. If not, I'll try and make it like the next day or something. But on the 22nd, I'm going to make a video about being a demi-boy and everything that goes along with that. On the 25th, I am going to come up with a video about being non-binary and all of the cool non-binary stuff. And on the 26th, I am going to do a video about being questioning. And in that video, I think I'm going to talk mostly about my demisexuality and my asexuality, and how for a long time I've been really confused about all of them things, and just explain to y'all what questioning is and why questioning is important. So I hope y'all are looking forward to them videos, and I hope you're all having a lovely Pride month and you're staying safe and you're all happy and you're staying hydrated because it's very warm, especially if you're in England right now. and just I hope y'all very happy and having a lovely time. Happy Pride Month, guys! See y'all in the next video. Bye!